Kirtan festival, and recently we met him in Sargam festival at Pittsburgh, like last month, month of February. So it was so nice to
Okay.
have his association. But it's sad to
Mm.
know that he's left his body. So he got stroke. So yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay. Hare Krishna Mataji, Madanat Pranam to you and all the devotees on the call. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Rupini Padma Devi Dasi from Delhi, India. And we pray that his soul can rest on the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna and, and he takes his um, eternal abode to
yes,
Radha Krishna Dham. Hare Krishna.
yes, Mataji. Golok Vrindavan. Hare Krishna, Rupini Padma Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Thank you so much for joining from Delhi.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Hare Krishna to all devotees. This is Malini from Ashburn, Virginia. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Malini Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Thank you so much for joining. Anybody else would like to announce their name? Our speaker is here already. Okay, so recording has started. So thank you, Nikunj Prabhu, for starting recording. So we are so fortunate to have His Grace Anupam Shrivas Prabhu from Mayapur, India. And tomorrow is we are celebrating Narasimha Jayanti. So Prabhuji is speaking on topic how to celebrate Lord Narasimha Jayanti and pastimes of Lord Narasimha at Mayapur Dham. So Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please take over the call now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
But my video is not on. I turn it on, but it's not showing. Yeah, okay, camera was off. Okay.
Yes, you are audible now, Prabhuji, and visible too.
Hare Krishna. So, so I am always grateful for this platform who gives me a chance to speak. And today I am more grateful because today the topic is very amazing about Lord Nrsimhadev, because tomorrow we are celebrating Narsingh Chaturdasi, and we are in the mode of remembering Lord Nrsimhadev every day, although because we have his darshan aarti is there, and so every day is connecting with Lord Nrsimhadev when the altar opens and we see his divine darshan. So we'll start with Narsingh Aarti today to remember Lord Nrsimhadev with our prayers so that we can try to absorb ourselves in some discussions about Lord Nrsimhadev today. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralad Lad Daine. Pralad Lad Daine. Hiranyakashiporvakshaha. Hiranyakashiporvakshaha. Shilatanka Nakhalaye. Shilatanka Nakhalaye. Ito Nrsimha Parto Nrsimha. Yato yato yami tato Nrsimha. Bahir Nrsimha Hridaye Nrsimha. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade. तव कर कमल बरे नाथाम अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तानुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल वरे नाथा अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. So we just sang the Narsingha Aarti, so we'll read the meaning. I offer my obeisances to Lord Narsingha Dev, who gives joy to Prahlad Maharaj, and whose nails are like chisels on the stone-like chest of demon Hiranyakashipu. Lord Narsingha Dev is here and also there. Wherever I go, Lord Narsingha Dev is there. He is in the heart and is in outside as well. I surrender to Lord Narsingha, the origin of all things and the supreme refuge. So this is the prayer to Lord Narsingha Dev by Jaidev Goswami, what we are reciting every day. And this Tavkar Kamalavare. O Keshav, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of half lion, half man, all glories, you just as one easily crush a wasp between one's fingernails, so in the same way the body of the wasp-like demon Hiranyakashipu has been ripped apart by the wonderful pointed nails on your beautiful lotus hands. So we are talking about Lord Narsingha Dev, and if we meditate upon his beautiful form, if we consider from the perspective of an outsider, if somebody comes to the temple for the first time and he don't know anything about Lord Narsingha Dev, so what he'll see that we are worshipping somebody who seems to be scary, and that he's, his hands like this, his pointed nails, and because we are talking about Mayapur as this is the topic today, so and Lord Narsingha Dev is famous worldwide in Mayapur, so from Mayapur, so we see very very angry form of Lord Narsingha Dev here, very rare. Like Yogapeeth is there, where the birthplace of Chaitanya Prabhu. So there we find Lakshmi Narsingha Dev deity. So where Lakshmi is there and Narsingh Dev is there. Okay, so like Shanta Lakshmi. One of my friends in Mayapur, his name is Shanta Lakshmi Narsingha Das. So it means Shant. He's not angry. He's okay. He's with his consort Lakshmi. So he's fine. But here, when we're talking about Mayapur Narsingha Dev, so he's like this. and his feet are also like, in a very unstable position where he's just ready to ram just now, just to grab somebody. So this form is very scary, but other side devotees are relishing this form. We just read the prayers that you have assumed, who have assumed the form of half lion, half man, O Keshav, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, all glories to you, all glories to you. So his fingernails are glorified. That you can easily crush a wasp between your one's fingernails. So same way you are just killing, or you're just attacking Hiranyakashipu with your this pointed nails. So if a person from outside is, oh, what kind of person you are worshipping? He's so angry and you're worshipping him. And why you are worshipping him? Why you are worshipping such a angry form of Lord? And why he's so angry? Lord is pleasing to all. Lord, in Mayapur we have Lord Narsingadev altar here and right hand side here. So one side Lord Narsingadev is like this, and when you turn around this side, so Radha Madhav is there, Madhav is playing flute, and Radharani is smiling, and the other four gopis this side, four gopis that side. So a person is like, oh, here it's so angry, and here it's so lovely. What is happening? And on the other side of the temple hall, it's a Panchatattva. They all seems like merciful. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is raising hands like this, and Nityanand Prabhu is like doing like his hands like this onto the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. Advaita Acharya is standing like he's also like this position, and Gadadhar Pandit is also like this towards the feet of Mahaprabhu, and Srivas Pandit is like this. So they are welcoming, they are praying, they are chanting, they are dancing. So it's Sankirtan movement, and then it's Radha Madhav's, the love of Godhead, Krishna Prem, and here Lord Narsingh Dev is like this. So why Lord Narsingadev is there in Mayapur like this, and what's the need of worshipping Lord Narsingadev? Why, how Lord Narsingadev came to Mayapur? So this is very adventurous to know. So uh, any of us we know about why Lord Narsingadev came to Mayapur? The participants today.
We heard one time, but you can please elaborate more.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to elaborate this wonderful pastime. Like it was the time of when in 1970s we know that Srila Prabhupada, when he went to the West, and in 60s, and then he incorporated ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Then he brought his disciples to from West to Mayapur, and he wants to develop this place being the spiritual world headquarters of ISKCON. And it was an initial time when it was a struggling time. During Go Purnima time, I made a video with the Srila Prabhupada disciples, many of Prabhupada disciples, especially his Shruta Kirti Prabhu, who came with Prabhupada at that time, and he used to live with the Srila Prabhupada in the Bhajan Kutir, which we can see now also the original Bhajan Kutir where Srila Prabhupada used to be doing his bhajan. So that was the first kutir of Sridham Mayapur. And that's like, the hut. So if somebody is visiting Mayapur now, or many of you visited or saw online, the 24 hours kirtan is going on. So that was a very struggling time. So I interviewed many Prabhupada disciples during Gaur Purnima time, because many of them were here as usual, like every year, to attend the program. And devotees can watch that video. It's a 57 minutes video. I was interviewing so many devotees there, and His Grace Shruta Kirti Prabhu was my main point of person, because he traveled with Srila Prabhupada, and he was here. He observed Srila Prabhupada so minutely. He was staying in the same room in Prabhupada's this Bhajan Kutir, and many devotees shared at that time that it was very struggling time. There was nothing in Mayapur. We can see have a view from Yogapeeth to Mayapur, and now we see so much developments in this 50 years. So many buildings, even in the Mayapur campus, so many guest house, so many prasadam kitchens, so many um, guest houses, including this places for the tourists to spend, greenery, many things developed, schools, hospital. So, but at that time it was nothing. So naturally, it was something very historical, which was taking place at that time, which was happening with the Srila Prabhupada disciples at that time. When in 1970s, when the developments going on, it was very troublesome, because anybody, wherever is a money, the people get attracted wherever there is wealth. So people find, oh, these are the Westerners. They may be very, they may be very wealthy guys, but they may not be knowing that they left everything for Srila Prabhupada's service, and they are just doing, spending time here, living here, developing this place as per the desire of their Guru Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. So it was a time in 1984, few days before, like it's 29th April today. So it was 21st April 1984 when there at the midnight, it's 12:30 a.m., and 35 dacoits, thefts, robbers, they just entered into the campus. And campus means there was like a little campus, but it was when they entered into the premises of Sri Mayapur Chandrodaya Temple, Iskon Mayapur. And they started, they came with an intention of doing robberies and attacking. So at that time, what was with us, when I'm sharing that there was a very struggling period, but still, the for dacoits and robbers, they just need money anyhow, whatever the things are there be. So they just thought to steal Srila Prabhupada DT, they thought to steal Srimati Radharani DT, and the gold silver kind of Vyasasan, which was around 75,000 rupees at that time. So they thought to steal. So they attacked, and devotees at that time, they just came and they tried to contract the situation and save the DTs. But somehow Radharani DT was not able to be saved. But at that time, when they blasted, and our His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj lost his one leg, and one devotee Ekadashinath Prabhu also was, like, he was also gunshot at that time, maybe on hand or somewhere. He from a devotee from UK. So at that time, it was a very, 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 scary, or very like a disappointing situation for the devotees to contract the, this these kind of people and these kind of robbers. So then His Holiness Bhanu Sai Maharaj, he suggested some ways that it should be, he was a responsible person at that time, one of the responsible persons, so that there should be some good security system, there should be good some mechanism to safeguard our devotees, our deities, our temple, our belongings of the, the sets of Sri Radha Madhav. So it should be, properly taken care of. So one of the managers, he suggested that why not to bring Lord Narasimhadev here in Mayapur, because during the Yogapit temple also, the time of Yogapit temple, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur, they tried to bring Lakshmi Narasimhadev DT at Yogapit to save from these kind of attacks. So similarly, a thought came, and Atma Tattva Prabhu, is this Atma Tattva Prabhu was there, who was appointed with this responsibility to find out, to go to travel to South India and just find out, to carve the DT of devotees prepared, and they just formed a sketch how, what kind of form they want to bring Lord Narasimhadev here in Mayapur, and it was a Ugra Narasimhadev form. So that when Atma Tattva Prabhu, he tried, in South India, so he was trying with the sculptures that, this is our form of DT and we want to make it happen, and for Mayapur. So, but nobody showed interest, or interest means they were scary. Oh, no, 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 we cannot do this. Scary. It's a ogre. It's a ogre. It's very, it's impossible. No, it's very, very risky for ourselves, for yourself. It's a very, when Lord Narasimhadev is coming out of the pillar, it's very dangerous. So no, 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 no. So, but Atma Tattva Prabhu was repeatedly trying, and he just came back and he said, nobody's ready, nobody's ready. But still, again, on the devotee's request, he tried again and tried to appeal some one of the person. And he said, oh, but I cannot do these things. I have to check with my Guru Maharaj. It's very, 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 like unusual deity, very, in that Ugra roop. So he got the permission from his Guru Maharaj for the well-being of ISKCON Mayapur, because he considered that Mayapur devotees are suffering a lot and at very dangerous position. So such helped them by carving that deity. So now it happened several months, 6 months passed by, and Atmatattva Prabhu just came. And what happened? There is nothing happened. Oh, where is the deity? Where is the sculpture? So he said, "No, I want to make it from like a special, granite." So he said, "Granite." So he said, "Oh, there is so much granite. Why we cannot have it?" So he said, "I don't have to make a grinding mortar. It's a special deity of Lord Lord Narsingadev himself. So we need a special living stone to carve that deity, the special living stone which you tap from at 7 places, and it makes a sound like that, so which indicates it as a living stone." So after a 12-month search, this sculpture, he found that kind of a relatable stone for which he was looking forward, and he started making it in a like a shape rectangular, and then he just started making a uh, started his work, and how it was visualized earlier with the armlets, the deep, the beautiful form of Lord Narsingadev to appear. So he thought to do pran pratishtha also when he opened the eyes, and he went for some place for some work, and this immediately he got a call, "Please come back, please come back, your DT Lord Narsingadev is setting everything on your fire, your workshop is just set to fire." And then he immediately ran and he called Atmatattva Prabhu, "Please, please take your DT. He's just, burning to ashes everything. Just take your DT." So Atmatattva Prabhu, with a very quick way of, government permissions, everything very went very well. And he just took the truck to carry the DT of Lord Narsingadev with Prahlad Maharaj. And finally they brought the deities were brought to Mayapur, and with the many mudras, mantras, puja. This ceremony took place in 1986 in the July month, from 28 to 30. 3 days ceremony took place, and Lord Narsingadev with his dear devotee, beloved devotee Prahlad Maharaj deities were installed. So this Narsingh Chaturdashi is coming up, so we should remember the sacrifices of the devotees in the initial years. Because of them, we are having the great opportunity, great fortune of having darshan of Lord Nrsimhadev, of participation in the Narsingadev Aarti, to observe so many ceremonies. So tomorrow it's a huge, like almost full day ceremony of, putting, so many things on Lord Narsingadev, doing Maha Abhishek of Lord Narsingadev. So but to brought this amazing form of Lord Narsingadev here in Mayapur, it was went through so many struggles, so many pains, so many sacrifices, so many austerities, and the initial challenges by the devotees, Srila Prabhupada disciples, and other local devotees during that time. It is very much, feel of gratefulness should be there from our side, to remember those devotees, those who are giving us a chance to worship this wonderful, beautiful form, darshan of this beautiful deity, Lord Nrsimhadev in Mayapur. So Mayapur is famous for Lord Nrsimhadev. We know that Lord Nrsimhadev, we have many pujas, because, my friends from Delhi and other parts of India and around here and there, when they know that we are in Mayapur, so they are just every day something or something is there. After this session, I may have to rush to the temple for some offerings. It's Nrsimhadev offerings. So because devotees, they know that we are in Mayapur, so they have a very strong faith that we should offer something to Lord Nrsimhadev. So with their prayers, names, and gotra, so they are sending sometimes to my wife, some of her friends or known ones, and sometimes like an unknown calls by somebody's reference. So for some prayers, when devotees are in very troubles, or very in a very bad or very bad situation, or very disturbing situation, so they are praying to Lord Nrsimhadev, and Lord Nrsimhadev is very reciprocating to the devotees. So we have many pujas in Mayapur, like Puja Seva is there, where Panchamrit Abhishek of Lord Narsingh Dev used to be done. So devotees or pilgrims, there is a very huge queue of people in the morning times. If there are like 30 people standing in queue, so maybe like 28 pilgrims and two devotees, including maybe me. So these are the faith of pilgrims also, that Lord Narsingh Dev is very much reciprocal and very much helpful and very powerful deity. So they are always in a prayerful mood to offer something to Lord Narsingh Dev, just standing on the and standing and filling the slip, including the which offering they want to make, which or what are their prayers. So this special puja where which includes Abhishek is there, and other Tulsi Archan Puja, where 108 names of Lord Narsingh Dev, Ashto Tatra Satnam, 108 names of Lord Narsingh Dev are read. Tulsi leaves are offered at the lotus feet of, when you see like the pujari is doing like tulsi leaves, like offering like this, and just reading, reciting the mantras and the names of the 108 names of Lord Narsingh Dev in the prayers of the person who is offering. Some garland seva is there, especially like when Lord Narsingh Dev wears big tulsi garlands, so devotees offering. One of my friends from Delhi, he got, after several years, like he's married for 10 years maybe, but after so many years he got his wife conceived, and they were expecting a baby, but it got premature delivery. So this the baby was born in December month last year, and he got um, discharged from the hospital after 3 months, maybe for 2 or 3 months. This baby, small baby, he used to this my friend used to share that this, when the baby was born premature, like premature is like few days, but it was like few months before, 1 or 2 months before, so it was very like very sensitive situation for the baby. Mother was okay. So he said, my friend shared that the baby's like weight was like a tissue box, such a light weight at that time. So he was in constant touch and prayer. So you used to send so many offerings, and till now he said that, and I mean that he's still sending. Yesterday also I did one offering for him for 1 month garland seva of Narsingh Dev in the name of the baby. So baby is okay now. He's healthy and crawling, and now turning 5 months old. So baby is okay. So in this, during this whole incident, this devotee got so much connection with Lord Narsingh Dev, that Lord Narsingh Dev is, during these tough times, many people recommend, oh, you go to this side, you go to that side, you do this prayer, you do that mantra, you do that much charity that is there, that is also. So at that time, 3 months, more than 3 months maybe, it's like continuous stay in the hospital for a baby with so many things going on in his body, small tiny body. So at that time, when the health is going down, up, down, 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 and no news since for so many days, and in ICU, many things were happening. So at that time, I used to pray to Lord Narsingh Dev with offerings and with folded hands. So Lord Narsingh Dev is reciprocating, even like many times, like quite often, like devotees, they share their experiences, like how they did some offering and how they got something, as a benefit, as a reciprocation from Lord Narsingh Dev, how Lord Narsingh Dev protected them in this given situation and the difficult test of life. So there is some deep dance seva also, where the lamps are decorated and the flowers are decorated, so that arti is offered to Lord Narasimha Dev. Ekadashi seva is there. In Ekadashi, it is advised that one should take shelter of lotus feet of Lord. So at that time, devotees also do such offerings, for Tulsi offerings and other offerings to Lord Narasimha Dev. So this is what the devotees or the pilgrims used to do. So several times I get an opportunity for taking some special VIP guests who are big industrialists, big politicians, big names in the country when they visit Mayapur to escort them to take them to the darshan of the deities. So I remember one recent case a few months, like 2 months before, when one big industrialist, very big industrialist, when he came and his family, his he was not with his wife, but his sister was there, and they were like, Nursing Dev is our Ishta Dev, like that strong feeling. So I just arranged, I mean, not arranged, I just took them or facilitated for their Mangal Aarti darshan for Lord Narsingh Dev during Mangal Aarti. So they were like that. Mataji was like, although it's not, the Matajis don't go near during Mangal Aarti time, the sannyasis or the other devotees are there, but it's very small space. That's why in TOVP Temple of Vedic Planetarium, we have big space to have darshan of Lord Narsingh Dev, an exclusive big altar. That dome is there for Lord Narsingh Dev. So then this so this Mataji somehow got the chance to come and just have a glimpse of Lord Narsingh Dev, and some little more time when the Aarti was going on, so very closely. And in the Mangal Aarti time, it was like, it's completely dark. Lord Narsingh Dev is there, and the lamps are hanging, here and there. So in the light of lamp, we can see Lord Narsingh Dev. The Lord Narsingh Dev is not completely like visible in the whole light. The lights are off. Only in the lights of the lamps, hanging lamps at different points, not Lord Narsingh Dev is visible, and Mangal Aarti is going on. Such a Brahmurat time, and such a nice heartfelt prayers, so close. Usually, I also don't get a chance. I mean, I don't go or like rush in front to come out, so that our senior devotees or senior age devotees, they should get a chance to come, stand in front. So, or those who are having services at that point of time. But whenever I get a chance to escort somebody to take them towards, in the some VIP area or somewhere, so then I get an opportunity to have a close darshan during the Aarti time, and it is like, such mesmerizing, and uh, it's seeing Lord Narsingh there. So many devotees have, one of our devotees here, a very, since several years. I remember in 2012 when I visited Mayapur, during that darshanarti time, every day in the morning hours. He's 73 something, and he is distributing books. He says, I don't have time, I have my book distribution service. But he but I'll call for prasadam, so he comes. Yes, he said that I have to take prasadam anyways, so I can take prasadam, but for other so many detailed programs, I can just come at the prasadam time. I have a book distribution service. So he is, I several times I see him, he's just, before starting his services, or he's, or even while performing his devotional service of book distribution in the temple courtyard, in the temple hall, meeting and approaching to the new person or to our devotees to tell something about our new books or Prabhupada books, the glories of Mayapur Ram. So he, several times I saw him, or I see him, that he's praying to Lord Narasimha Dev. I pray to Lord Narasimha Dev. He's praying to Lord Narasimha Dev so intensely, so intensely. So he's having very, that, just in front of, like Lord Narasimha Dev is far, and he's just standing in the front, just at the entrance of the courtyard, next to the temple hall. So he is, just meditating on Lord Narasimha Dev prayers. And even if he met somebody, he's just, he's not introducing himself. Oh, I am proper disciple, take this book. He's just meeting like a friend. Oh, Hare Krishna, from you are from which place, and how do you find Mayapur? And and he just introduced him, like in a general thing, and he gets the introduction, and then he is talking and just smiling and smiling with a charm face. And sometimes he finds, some depressing faces, some devotees in distress, some are in troubles and all. So he is praying to Lord Narasimha Dev in front of them, or after they leave. Some few days before, I just, I met him, and I was, every day morning time, whenever I'm in the queue of offering Prabhupada a flower during Guru Puja time. So it's a big queue. So it start, from the courtyard. So whenever Prabhu sees me, so he just comes to me, and we just have a, some loving exchange of a talk. And then he, like one day I was just mentioning, today is a very important day. It's very, 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 critical thing going on. So he just immediately offered a prayer to Lord Narsingadev, and he asked the name of my family member, and he said, "Oh Lord Narsingadev, please help this suffering soul," and all. So I, like, this is a material world where we are sansara dava nalida loka, but for devotees, we have a solace, we have a relief that, we have Guru Parampara, we have scriptures, we have Srila Prabhupada, we have Acharyas, we have everything. We have deities, we have prasadam, we have devotees, we have communities, we have temples, we have so many services. And during all these things, when we face some obstacles, so there is obstacle remover also, Lord Nrsingadev, who is helping us out, who is helping us out, who is helping us out. So Lord Nrsingadev is very merciful. Lord Nrsingadev is very, very reciprocal. Lord Nrsingadev is very much helping for his dear devotees. So when I started this conversation where, or this talk, today's talk, that that when somebody new, someone new come to temple, so he may find, oh, scary Lord. So it's like, when a cat catches the mouse, and cat catches her kitten. So the babies, cat's own babies, are finding shelter in the teeth of mother. That my mother is holding me so nicely that I am complete, I can travel so safely wherever she's traveling. And the same teeth, same cat, but mouse is fearing, his death personification. So I don't know how, maybe the, the grip of teeth with the mouse is like, or with the kitten is like, but still it's the pointed teeth. So for devotees, they are relishing the beautiful form of Lord Narsingadev, and for non-devotees, they are scared. Chand Kazi instance in Mayapur. What happened when Chand Kazi broke the mridanga of Srivas Pandit's house? So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, started the first non-cooperation uh, movement, or the Sankirtan Andolan, where he just told everybody to just ignite the lamps, and just march towards the house of Chand Kazi, so the palace of Chand Kazi. And when they entered, and Mahaprabhu is not able to see Chand Kazi where he is hiding himself, and when he comes forward, and his way of talking is completely different, and he shows us, you know just chest, that where the strong pointed nails, this uh, marks of Lord Narsingadev is there. That Lord Narsingadev appeared in my dream last night, and he just scolded me badly, that I will not spare you if you make a trouble in my devotee Sankirtan movement. So this Chand Kazi, he became a devotee, and he exclaimed that nobody from my dynasty or my followers, or nobody from this, will ever disturb your Sankirtan movement. So he becomes a devotee. So this is Lord Narsingadev, where he is saving his devotees, where he has appeared in Sridham Mayapur for protection of his devotees, for removing obstacles on our path of pure devotional service. So we should be grateful and thankful to all the devotees who are working so hard, tirelessly serving and worshipping Lord Narsingadev deity. And they are giving us, they are serving us the opportunity to take the darshan of beautiful Lord Narsingadev. And next year in 2027 in Mayapur, when the TOVP inauguration will be there, Temple of Vedic Planetarium, so the deities will be moved to the new temple. So Lord Narsingadev will get a place in TOVP to give his, this blissful darshan and arti and worshipping for years and years and years and years and generations to come, in the big temple hall with the big count of devotees to accommodate. So there must be many pastimes where how with the personal interactions of the devotees we can try to find how devotees how Lord Nrsimhadev reciprocated to the childless parents when with the prayers child is born, with the prayers child is protected, with the prayers somebody got cured, somebody got uh, relieved from the legal complications, somebody got relieved from the bankruptcy situation, somebody got relieved from the this kaleshas, adhyatmik, adhibhautik, adhidhyatmik from body, mind, and other persons. So Lord Nrsimhadev is very, very, very merciful and very, very caring for his devotees. So this was about the Lord Nrsimhadev, Narsingh Chaturdasi. So we should pray deeply, meditate upon Lord Nrsimhadev, his pastimes, his interactions with Prahlad Maharaj story, Prahlad Maharaj prayers. Prahlad Maharaj surrendered to Lord Nrsimhadev despite of so many troubles from his father's side, from his family side, but still he moved on, and preaching the message of Krishna consciousness, of God consciousness. Lord Prahlad Maharaj was always Krishna conscious when he heard this message from within the womb of her mother, when from Devrishi Narad Muni, and this Prahlad Maharaj sets a very wonderful ideal example at how devotees are surrendered and always feel protected onto the shelter and the lotus feet of the lordships. And this seventh canto Srimad Bhagavatam is full of these chapters, prayers, and stories, and wonderful purports by Srila Prabhupada. How to understand it and how to implement it in our lives, how to take it forward in our Krishna consciousness. So we should pray, we should read, we should meditate, we should hear, we should contemplate, we should chant, we should dance, we should offer something, we should make something for Lord Nrsimhadev. So by this blissful festival coming tomorrow of Narsingha Chaturdasi, we should feel blessed to have so much to do in our spiritual lives. Outside people, they just don't know anything about except weekend. That weekend to just sleep or just go to the marketplace or to do some shopping or do go to some hill station or to go some cinema hall. But for devotees, every day is a festival. Every day is a festival. In Mayapur, there was some count of statistics. It was 182 plus festivals in a year, or maybe 196. What I heard last few sometime before. So Mayapur is full of festivals, and Lord Nrsimhadev is showering his blessings, protecting Holy Dham, protecting ISKCON Mayapur, protecting ISKCON devotees, protecting our spiritual life. So we should be always grateful and remembering Lord Nrsimhadev every day. And also the devotees, when I joined before, they were discussing about the departure of His Grace Agni Dev Prabhu. So Agnidev Prabhu appeared in Trinidad and Tobago, and he was later raised in New York. And he came in contact with the devotees and joined ISKCON in 1973 under the guidance of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So since that time, his life completely became spiritually enriched. 1973, and it's 2026, so 30 it's 30 20 50 50 so 1973, so means 46 and 49 and touching 50 years, of spiritual journey. And so he had a great talent of music talent, and the such a purity that his kirtan Vaishnav bhajans and like they are amazing and very absorbing. Even Vaishnav bhajans, which we find may be very difficult to read and recite, and Prabhu sings this so melodiously. Every bhajan, whatever you Karuna, Parama Karuna. So he's very, he's saying, if you just hear, you feel, oh wow, it's so easy. It's very, very easy and very lightly, very nicely, and very easy to just sing. And when we just immediately read the lyrics and the bhajan and the writings. Oh, it's so difficult how to pronounce, how to read, how to write, how to speak. So, and you just give a try, like something, when you just read and you don't know the melody of that bhajan, or you haven't heard that bhajan before, just just try to read it and then just listen what Prabhu is singing. It's such a absorbing and such a lightly, with his voice, like when you very thin way it's coming up, and very, with the very nice heavy notes also, it's very nicely addressed. I got an opportunity to hear from His Grace in Delhi when he was visiting for some kirtan and all. So sometimes, not many times, but sometime I got the opportunity to have his darshan. So these are the rare species on the planet, Srila Prabhupada disciples who are leaving, and just leaving the legacy behind of Srila Prabhupada. So it's our responsibility. His Grace Sarvadik Prabhu, several times he quotes these things, that many of my God brothers are leaving. So I just once wrote one poem, "We are leaving." So that was a poem which I read in Srila Prabhupada's Samadhi during Prabhupada's disappearance time. So we are leaving. So responsibility lies with us, with next generation. Means, so I was writing on behalf of Prabhupada disciple, or behalf of His Grace Sarvadik Prabhu. So this was some meditations about His Grace Agni Dev Prabhu on this occasion. So it is sad feeling also, because these devotees leave, and it is a glorious event also, because they are, joining their spiritual masters to in the journey of their Krishna service. So, and we should encourage ourselves by seeing or observing that we are witnessing the passing of these devotees, or going back to Godhead. So going back to Godhead is not a dream, or is not like a something which is mythological, or is something like a hypothetical situation, or is like not something like a very heavy imagined goal, which is not for me. It's maybe for very highly elevated souls. So we should encourage ourselves that we are witnessing these devotees, so we should also become sincere in our devotional life, that we go back to Godhead in this very lifetime. In this very lifetime, we go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय,
Jai.
प्रहलाद महाराज की जय,
Jai.
कृष्ण अग्निदेव प्रभु की जय।
Jai.
Jai. His Grace Shri
Shivasa.
Anupam Srivastava Prabhu ki
Ki
Jai.
jai.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, thank you for, please go ahead, Shamas.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this nectar class and so many pastimes of Lord Narasimha from Mayapur. These were so intimate, Prabhuji. Because of you, we can know it. And so thank you so much for sharing it, and for about Agnidev Prabhu too. Prabhuji, there are some new devotees joining here. So how to observe Narasimha Jayanti, like fasting, and what is his favorite drink, panakam? Can you please elaborate on that? How can we
So
do that?
new devotees. So welcome in the group. I am also a new devotee. Our enthusiasm should be like I am joining newly every day. Because when we consider ourselves as old, then some slackness started coming up. Several times I feel like, when I see new devotees, they are so, when they are listening to the holy name so nicely, when they are honoring prasadam, so grateful. Oh, khichdi prasadam. And after some time, oh, it's okay. If even the Rajbhog comes, oh, it's okay. We become so, used to this opulence of Krishna consciousness. So new devotees, this enthusiasm of new devotees, we should carry daily in our hearts. So I'll try to do like this. Several times I become so much new that people started making me, they're showing me like this, oh Prabhu, this is our temple or something like that. I remember like when doing I was doing my training in the temple. It is called Vaishnav training, where we used to live in the temple and observe the temple schedule and doing some services and being a regulated and disciplined life. It was 10 years before, so I was in temple and I was already like 7 years in the moment. So so at that time this mm, the devotees who were like just they already did their training 2 months before or 6 months before. So I used to feel like so new every day that I like going to the temple from my room and just attending program, noting down the notes of Bhagavatam class and just doing like this Hare Krishna. So I was just feeling like I'm coming for the first time, and it's not like only I am feeling. The other devotees who are like I'm saying for 2 months old or 4 months old in that training part, they already finished their training, so they like they are feeling like, oh, it's it just came coming for the first time. Maybe he's who has just sent this completely new guy to a training, a very dedicated training where you have to live in the temple. So one devotee once, he just brought me like this, Prabhu, we have to fold our hands like this, we have to offer pranams like this. He started dictating like this to me. So I was feeling I am successful, I'm feeling myself new. Even now here in Mayapur also, it's 5 years in Mayapur. So several times like my service authority, because people several times people start taking very not you very much seriously with some softness and politeness. So my service authority was telling me, Prabhu, why you are so soft? You should speak little loudly, or you should speak little boldly, that somebody should follow you. It's you are holding some managerial positions and you are just okay, okay, okay. Not like that. You should have some, somebody should be scared of you. So I said, how to make somebody scared? I mean, how to become scary? So I just practicing to speak little louder sometimes, but not in a funny way. So then, and I'm introducing myself sometimes, Prabhu, I am already here for 17 years. Sometimes I have to explain them. And then, oh, you are so old, I haven't recognized. It seems like you are just, 1 or 2 years old here in movement. So I feel myself blessed because this keeps me away from the feeling of that, false ego, which is so much inherent in a very subtle way, which is not reflecting maybe outside, but it's already there inbuilt. Like I was feeling so proud that I have 8,000 contacts in my phone book. I was just so feeling so proud. And yesterday I lost all the contacts. So I am feeling blessed that that now I cannot repeat the same line again and again, that I have 8,000 contacts in my phone book. So yesterday Mataji, her Grace Shama Rasika Mataji sent a message. So I thought, oh, it seems like this everyday chant message. So I saved her number. So this the new things for the newcomers. It's that there is a fasting of on this auspicious occasion, where we are usually Nirjala fasting till the time where oh, nursing oil. So one of the devotee, he just brought this nursing oil. When they must be doing some nursing oiling to the nursing Lord, nursing this beautiful form, beautiful body. So he just came and he just did like this for to me. I am in my office, so one of the devotees, he may be coming from the temple. So we should observe fast, where we are fasting from grains and doing this uh, reading about Lord Nrsimhadev, hearing about Lord Nrsimhadev, prayers. We can read prayers. Like if we know, oh, we are new, we don't know anything. Even we are old, so we can read, we can recite Srimad Bhagavatam, seventh canto, that particular section where Prahlad Maharaj is folding. I was just trying to write some poem yesterday. I was just reading some prayers of Prahlad Maharaj, and I just started to write something. So we can meditate upon this Lord Nrsimhadev form. So Lord Nrsimhadev is every day around. He's available to us. He is accessible. We can have his darshan. but especially on these festival days, on these Vaishnav festival days, we should observe it with more, like, that this thing is available in the market, but it is available at a discounted rate. So we should try to find the advantage of that discount, that it is easily available, is it easily accessible, or it is like more reciprocating, like somebody's a big personality, so he's always helpful. Okay, what do you need? Okay, get this. Okay, just take this. So, but on his birthday, oh, today is your birthday. Today is, you are so merciful. Today, oh lordships, today is your appearance. Today you appeared to make, to let my anarthas disappear. You have appeared. Please, 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 Lord Narsingadev, you haven't spared. You haven't spared Hiranyakashipu, who was bothering your devotee. So please help. These anarthas are bothering this devotee. Please help. Please kill these anarthas. You are appearing today. You are appearing. So please, why you are leaving the most conditioned soul on the planet? Why you are escaping? Why you are leaving this unfortunate soul? Please, please, Lord Narsingadev, your appearance is just to kill the demoniac qualities, to kill the demons. The biggest demon is here in my heart. The biggest demon, my anarthas, my false ego, my conditioning, my propensity to enjoy, my propensity to gratify my senses. Please kill. So the first of all, you're just appearing, so please appear here and just tear down all these things in my heart and just cleanse up it completely. And please be merciful upon me. Please be merciful. I want to do your devotion. I want to be devoted towards Sri Radha Madhav. I want to surrender my life to my Guru Maharaj. But what to do? These three material modes of nature, these kaleshas, these things are disturbing me so much. Oh Lord Nrsimhadev, I am a newcomer. I am not old devotee who has transcended the three modes of material nature. I am still struggling like Anupam Srivas Das. So please help him and help me too. So we should pray like this. We can pray like that. And fasting means uh, not fasting for, like, fasting. Oh, I another day. Just one day before it was Ekadashi. Now again, no grains. Again, that is the whole thing. Why Lord Nrsimhadev appeared just after Ekadashi? He can take a little break. So Narsing Chaturdasi, the Ekadashi and then Dwadashi, Trodashi and then Chaturdasi. So why Nrsimhadev? I have to fast again. I can't eat pizza. I can't have burger. I can't have pasta. And I want to honor your prasadam and do services. Why again I have to fast? So fasting means when we are feasting for our ears, when we are feasting for our ears by hearing the holy names, by hearing about Lord, by discussing about lordships. So these Vaishnava festivals give us such a chance to absorb us more into Krishna consciousness. So this gave a rise, a jump to our Krishna consciousness. So this is the way. And Mataji was mentioning about drink. I'm not sure what kind of, like, how to prepare. Several times my wife prepare this drink, like Mataji was saying, annapak, something that the name of the drink. So it must be available on our ISKCON Desire Tree or somewhere with our devotees community, that what are the ingredients. Or I can try to find with my wife. I lost my this phone chats, so I can try to find and can send it to Mataji, and Mataji can send it to the devotees if needed from my side.
No,
If,
we can get on YouTube, Prabhuji.
oh,
Panakam. Hare Krishna TV YouTube channel we have, right? For Prashadam.
oh,
I can
yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
Okay. Thank you so
That's
much,
drink
Mataji.
called Panakam.
Okay, thank you. So, anything else we want to discuss?
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So I open the forum to all the devotees. If you have any question or comment, please go ahead and Hare Krishna.
Well, who are the newcomers? I'm very happy with newcomers. Uh, I can see few new names maybe if I remember when I came last. Um, Ipsita De, maybe I don't know. Sorry if you are too old and I'm just saying too new.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I've been here for more than a year and a half, I think, but I'm still
Yeah,
new to Narsimha Jayanti. So thank you so much for this wonderful class, and I would definitely try to follow some of these points that you've given tomorrow. Thank you,
I
Prabhuji.
I remember Geeta Mataji. She hosted also sometime, na? I mean, I if I am not wrong.
Not me, Prabhuji. Maybe another
Oh,
Gita. Ah,
okay.
thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, hello, Prabhuji. I am not an initiated devotee, but I'm new to this. It's been only like 8 months or so. But every day I watch on the live Mayapur Narasimha Arati, and I'm very much, as you said, even though it's an Ugra Vishwarupa, I don't know, somehow I've got attracted towards it. I sing the song 2 times every day when the temple closes at Mayapur. Since I'm
Wow.
retired, I have the time to watch it daily. So, and I'm very thankful to hear the good things which you spoke today. I was not aware of most of the things. So, thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you.
So very this is Malini Mataji, I think.
Yes, yes.
So, so Mataji, yeah, thank you so much. And this 8 months in Krishna consciousness. Yesterday, I was just thinking some topic to write. It was 17 years in Krishna consciousness, and I was just asking myself that in 17 years, whether I spared 17 minutes every day to read Srila Prabhupada's book, whether I spared 17 minutes of attentive hearing daily, whether I spared 17 minutes of heartfelt prayers to the Lordships, whether I have spared 17 minutes of pure devotional services, whether I have spared 17 good rounds of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. So the answers were no. So I was just feeling I wasted my 17 years, but at least that something is there that I feel like the initial months or years of our Krishna consciousness are very blissful because at that time we have a feeling of learning, we have a feeling of gratitude. His Holiness Radhanath Sai Maharaj used to talk about so much about gratefulness, about gratitude, the feeling of gratitude. Because if we lose the feeling of gratitude, then you know what kind of thing is there. I was having a call conversation with His Grace Patri Prabhu for some official business of services. So Prabhu was mentioning, oh, you know, if that guy is, to whom you helped a lot, something was going on. So he said, if he's not grateful, then he is grateful. So I mean, he is grateful. F
Hmm.
double O L.
Yeah.
So gratefulness is a very great thing to be there. So welcome to this gang of our wonderful devotees in everyday chant group. And you must be very pious, religious minded. That's why you are maybe new with a group of devotees, but you must be old in our uh, you know Krishna consciousness, because this as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that this spirituality is very rare. This is very rare. I mean, we may find like, oh no, we have so many devotees, thousands of devotees where we are go. It's like hundreds of devotees in the temple hall. There's so many devotees. But if we see the percentage from the total population of the globe, then we will find them very minute. So devotees are very rare, very rare. So you are very rare, Malini Mataji. You are very
Oh, thank you.
special soul. You are
I hope.
rarest soul on the planet.
Oh God, you're giving big words, Prabhuji. I hope
No,
I
no, no. It's
continue to
Krishna.
do.
It's Krishna. No, it's Krishna's words, and you cannot go back, Mataji. You cannot go anywhere. This is the underworld. You just came in, and you cannot go anywhere.
I,
Nobody will let you go out anywhere now
I
because
have
your
to
name
thank
has been
Prema.
registered.
I have to thank two Matajis, Prema Nandini Mataji and Shambarasika Mataji. So,
Oh,
so slowly I'm like getting into it, like learning more new things. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. And I don't know, somehow I have to sing this Narsimha song every day, 2 times, watching the Mayapur live thing. So I don't know, I've got attracted towards it. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
That is the real success of our lives, to get attracted towards lordships. We are attracted to so many things: my pen, my desk, my table, my mobile, my car, my house, my husband, my wife, my child, my everything. We are so much attached and attracted. But if we are attracted towards the beautiful form, Krishna means all attractive. So when we are attracted toward the beautiful forms of the Lord, so that is our real success. That's what why Lord appears. Why Lord has to appear in Vrindavan. Why Lord has to do so many pastimes to attract us. When I was a very newcomer in my spiritual journey in this lifetime, so I was when I read Krishna book for the first time with the 90 chapters. So I was such, absorbing, like, Krishna is playing, because I didn't got the misfortune of watching some kind of serials on the cable TV with some real or some mixed up kind of stories of the pastimes of the Lord. So whatever I was reading, it was completely new to me. So I was just so much absorption that wow, how Krishna, playing like this, he's defeating like this, he's fighting like this. So it's a blissful time.
Yeah.
So everybody should feel new every day.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for wonderful class. Please accept my humble obeisances. All good, Shri Shri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Dandavad Pranam. Prabhuji, it is very, very, enlightening to hear every time, with so many examples, so many realizations and practicality of their life, what you mention every time in your all talks. So, um, I wish you and all the devotees on the conference a very happy Nasima Chaturdashi. And also, uh, you mentioned about Agnidev Prabhu. I just want to know, like, how many, what was the age of Agnidev Prabhu, Prabhuji? If you know.
I have to search it on. I was trying to find out about him, but I didn't got the year of his appearance.
Hmm.
I got on his con leader. It was very just 2 3 liner, and in the, I mean, we will get many things to know now
Yes,
when there will be memorial programs. So I'm not sure.
no problem. But we received, like, we recently in the month of February this year, we were invited there for one of the Sargams Kirtan Mela, which was headed by, New Vrindavan and one of the Hindu Jain temple. They organized that Kirtan Mela, and it was really aesthetic because we were able to hear Agnidev Prabhu, and it was a recent interaction. So feeling so, so, I cannot explain. It was so bad about the, but again, uh, we know Prabhu was so close to Srila Prabhupada, and it was, you know, whatever we believe, we chanted for Agnidev Prabhu last night and today also. So, everyone, has a belief that Agnidev Prabhu will be definitely at Goloka, So again, but we'll be missing Prabhuji's kirtans, melodious kirtan, as you mentioned.
Yes, Prabhuji, and we are great. We are fortunate that we are having the recordings available for his beautiful kirtan. So that is the only benefit I find with this technology upgrades, that we can retain these memories or these repetitions of listening these souls. the associates of pure devotees.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hi, Krishna. Prabhuji, Dhanat Pranam, all the Shri Prabhupada. Thank you for this wonderful class. The your deep realizations and sadhana help us a lot.
Your voice is little low. His Grace Partha Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam. Your voice is little low. Can you speak little louder? I heard the starting thing, but if you are saying something, then can you speak little louder?
Yes, so what I'm saying, Prabhuji, your deep realizations and sadhana help us a lot in purifying ourselves. And this Narasimha talk, I joined late. When I heard, having heard about Gurudev Prabhu's passing away, leaving his body, is very demoralizing and very painful to have because his kirtans are very rare of a kind on the same level that traditional Bengal the Padavali Kirtan are sung with the same the mellow of Vipralamba. So it is very painful to lose such a nice Kirtaniya. And on Narasimha Chaturdashi celebrations, Prabhu, mostly we talk about Lord Narasimha Dev, but Lord Narasimha Dev would be more pleased if we talk about his his devotee Prahlad Charitra. So, though you have touched upon Prahlad Maharaj and you discussed, but a lot of talks, mostly we talk about Lord Narasimha Dev's mercy without touching upon what are the virtues of Prahlad Maharaj and his Charitra. So, very higher circles these are discussed. So, unless we unless we discuss Prahlad Charitra, our attraction towards Narasimha, they will be in the line of Karma Mishra or Jnana Mishra. So it will not be like Prahlad Maharaj's level, which really attracts Narasimha Dev. So what do you think? We should we devote some section to glorifying Prahlad, glorifying the aspects of Prahlad Charit.
Yeah, sorry to disturb you. Tomorrow we have class on that, Prabhuji. Tomorrow is Prahlad Maharaj and his qualities. So Mataji, Torangi Mataji,
Wow.
have that class.
So you got the answer, Partha Prabhu, that why devotees are desire fulfilling trees. So you desired and Shyam Rasika Mataji immediately fulfilled your desire. So that's why we offer pranams to the Vaishnavis.
Prabhuji, let us welcome Partha Prabhu also joining the conference after a long time. We are missing him on the conference. So Partha Prabhuji, please join every day. It will be very auspicious and very nice to hear you also on the conference. Hare Krishna.
Because
Yeah,
you cannot miss it. You cannot miss to participate, Prabhuji, because the name is itself everyday chant. So every day means every day.
Yes.
I mean, those whomsoever has kept this name kept very, thinking and very like in a way everyday chant group. If it was weekly or monthly, then it was okay, but it's everyday chant. So
Yes,
very
and
nice thing.
Prabhuji, you mentioned that Malini Mataji and Gita Mataji, like once you are connected with this association in the devotees group, you cannot escape, So once you step in, then Krishna will definitely step for you also. So it is happening. Thank you for mentioning that also, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Yes, so it's I loved your class. It's very wonderful. Lot of things we learned on Narasimha Day. Is Narasimha festival tomorrow that we fast?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Your surname is Dey, D-E-Y.
D-E-Y Day, yes. I'm a Bengali.
Oh wow, I was recalling Gaur Mohan Dey, father of Srila Prabhupada. So Okay.
I'm from Calcutta too.
Okay.
From both. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So we can end up our call here.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. If nobody has any question or comment, we can end up the call here. And tomorrow we are celebrating Narsimha Chaturdashi, and we are fasting until dusk for Lord Narsimha Dev. And we have a celebration at every temple of ISKCON in the evening time. For Potomac DC temple, from 4:30 we have Narsimha Havan, and then later 6:30, 7 o'clock Abhishek. So you all are welcome to join that. And yeah, so happy Narsimha Chaturdashi tomorrow. And may Lord Narsimha Dev protect all of us and in our bhakti. So thank you so much, Anupam Srivas Prabhu from Mayapur TV. Mayapur, please pray for us to Lord Narsimha Dev tomorrow. Hare Krishna. So
Yeah, I'll pray if Shyam Rasika Mataji, if you can just type or send me the names of all the devotees, or if you have any list, so I'll just recite the names of the devotees in front of Lord Nrsingadev tomorrow morning.
yes, sure. So I request devotees, please send me your name and your whatever your prayers. I will send it to Prabhuji then, that list. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
offering this
Thank you
service.
for
And yeah, let's pay obeisances to all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarvesha sindhu vacha patitana pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo namo namaha. Randkoti Vaishnav ki jai,
Jai.
Namaste Thakur ki jai, Rudra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri
Jai. Jai.
Anupam Srivas Prabhu ki jai, all goes to assembled devotees ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you,
Thank
Prabhuji.
you.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hare Bol. Hare Bol.
Hari Bol, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Bol.